Martell Holt and Melody Shari is spiraling fast, and it's impossible to look away. It's like watching a slow-motion train wreck, only with more lawyers and reality TV drama. Let's rewind for a second, especially for those who aren't completely obsessed with this show like the rest of us. Martell and Melody used to be the power couple of Huntsville. They built an empire together, had beautiful kids, and seemed to be living the dream. But behind the perfect smiles, things were crumbling. Then came Martell's infidelity, not just a one-time mistake, but a full-blown affair that even led to a child. Imagine that heartbreak. And all of it unfolding in front of the world. Melody tried to hold it together. It's always been the picture of strength and grace, but the pain was too deep. Eventually, the marriage collapsed. The divorce was nasty, the custody battle even nastier. And now, here we are again, the latest bombshell. Martell has allegedly violated a no-contact order meant to protect Melody. Yep. Apparently, just weeks before his appeal for his domestic violence conviction, he couldn't stay away. From what's being reported after Melody met with the district attorney about their custody case, Martell supposedly reached out to demand details, which already breaks the court order. But that's not all. There are claims he's been spotted near her usual hangouts, even driving by her neighborhood. That's not just messy, it's alarming. The DA is taking this seriously and has reportedly filed a motion to revoke his bond. If that happens, Martell could be headed back to jail and his appeal could be in serious trouble. It's like a domino effect of bad choices, and at this point, it's hard to see how he gets out of this one. It really makes you wonder what's going through his mind. Does he not understand the consequences? Or does he just believe the rules don't apply to him? He's risking his freedom, reputation, and his relationship with his kids. All for what? Ego, control, revenge. It's heartbreaking to watch someone sabotage themselves like this. And the saddest part? Melody and the kids are the ones who suffer most. Every time Melody tries to move forward, Martell drags her back into the chaos. She's been through enough. All she wants is peace and stability for her children, but that seems impossible with this constant drama. What's crazy is, Martell was already convicted of domestic violence and is on probation. So how could he think reaching out to her again was a smart move? It's like he's daring the court to lock him up. Meanwhile, Melody continues to rise. She's rebuilding her life, focusing on her music, businesses, and most importantly, her children. She's turned her pain into purpose, inspiring countless women to stand tall after heartbreak. But living under the constant cloud of Martell's behavior, that's got to be draining. And those kids? They're old enough to sense everything. They see the headlines, feel the tension. It must be confusing and scary for them. Melody's doing her best to shield them, but when their father keeps making headlines for all the wrong reasons, it's an uphill battle. I saw a comment online that said, if Martell really cared about his kids, he'd stay away from Melody and respect the court's orders. And that's the truth. If he truly loved them, he'd put their peace before his pride. Love and marriage. Huntsville was supposed to celebrate Black love, growth, and success, but lately it's been overshadowed by scandal and dysfunction. And while drama sells, this is real life. These are real people, real families, real consequences. The upcoming court hearing about Martell's bond could change everything. If the judge sends him back to jail, it'll send a strong message that enough is enough. And maybe, just maybe, Melody can finally breathe easier knowing she and her children are safe. But even if he avoids jail, the damage might already be done to his reputation, his appeal, and his bond with his kids. Fans are divided. Some defend Martell, saying he deserves another chance. Others stand firmly with Melody. Either way, social media is a battlefield right now. This whole situation is a cautionary tale about ego, power, and the cost of refusing to change. Melody is proof that strength and grace can rise from heartbreak. She's choosing healing, peace, and purpose. As for Martell, he's at a crossroads. Either he learns from this or loses everything that still matters. Because at the end of the day, fame and TV contracts fade. But the emotional scars left behind don't. The final chapter of this saga is still being written, and the world is watching. The fallout from this situation is already shaking Huntsville to its core. The whispers are growing louder. Fans, bloggers, and insiders are all trying to piece together what really happened behind closed doors. Everyone wants to know, will Martell finally face the consequences? Or will he find yet another way to dodge accountability? If the court decides to revoke his bond, this could be the breaking point. Not just legally, but emotionally, financially, and publicly. It would tarnish what's left of his brand, possibly affect his future on Love and Marriage, Huntsville, and paint him as someone who refuses to learn from his mistakes. And you know the internet never forgets. Once that mugshot or court update drops, it'll be everywhere. The shade rooms, the blogs, the reaction videos. It'll be another headline in a long list of self-inflicted scandals. But let's talk about Melody for a moment. Because while Martell's story is one of self-destruction, Melody's is one of survival. She's turned every ounce of pain into progress, music, businesses, brand deals, and most importantly, growth. She's showing other women that you can walk through fire and still come out shining, still. Healing isn't a straight line. Every new headline drags her name back into the drama she's trying to escape. She's had to relive her trauma again and again in courtrooms, on camera, and across social media. Yet, she keeps moving. That's strength. As for the kids, this is where the real heartbreak lies. They're the innocent ones caught in the middle of their parents' war. No matter how much Melody tries to shield them, they're growing up in the shadow of public chaos. One day, they'll read these stories themselves. And when that happens, the way their father handled this will define how they see him. The court's upcoming decision will set the tone for everything that follows. If Martell ends up back in custody, it might finally give Melody and the children the peace they deserve. If not, he'll be walking a tightrope, one wrong move away from losing it all. And while some fans believe this could be a wake-up call for him, others think he's far too deep in denial to change. There's a kind of tragic predictability to it all, like watching someone repeat the same mistakes, expecting different results. It's easy to forget that beneath the glitz of reality TV, these are real people with real scars. The cameras may stop rolling, but the emotional wounds stay. This entire saga is more than just entertainment. It's a reminder of how fame, ego, and unresolved pain can destroy everything good in a person's life. The story isn't over yet. The next court date could decide everything: Martell's freedom, Melody's peace, and the future of their family. And you already know, as soon as that news breaks, we'll be right here with the full tea. Every update, every reaction, and every twist that follows. Because in Huntsville, the drama never sleeps. Here's a rewritten and optimized version of your script, paraphrased, tightened for high engagement, and structured to boost CTR and watch time. I also made it punchier and easier to read while keeping all the drama intact. Martell Holt and Melody Shari are spiraling. And honestly, you just can't look away. It's like watching a slow-motion train wreck. There are lawyers, court orders, and reality TV drama all over the place. Let's back up for a second, especially for those who aren't glued to this show 24/7. Martell and Melody used to be Huntsville's ultimate power couple. Empire, built kids. Gorgeous life. Picture perfect. But behind those smiles, everything was cracking. Then came Martell's affair. Not a one-time mistake, but a full-blown betrayal that resulted in a child. Imagine that heartbreak. And all of it playing out in front of the world. Melody, as always, tried to stay strong. But the pain was too deep. The marriage fell apart, the divorce was brutal, and the custody battle even nastier. And now, here we are witnessing the next chapter unfold. The latest bombshell. Martell has allegedly violated a no-contact order meant to protect Melody. Just weeks before his appeal for his domestic violence conviction, he reportedly couldn't stay away. After Melody met with the district attorney about custody, Martell supposedly reached out demanding details, already a violation. And that's not all. Rumor has it he's been spotted near her usual spots, even driving by her neighborhood. That's not just messy, it's alarming. The DA is taking it seriously. A motion to revoke his bond